Hey there, viewer. Welcome to another episode of Bacon Pines. We are still at the more gentle timeline. Nothing horrible has happened yet. Currently, gonna go meet Beck at their house. Assist her with the ploy of making her mothers believe that she has a friend. Joke's on her. She is going to become our friend by the end of it. Hello, you were in the flashback at the diner. Haven't seen you around before. Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Oh, so he's one of those kinds of old people. Okay then. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival is coming up. Huh, the festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. If only I knew what the heck that actually means. And where did that get us? Well, it's perennial harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company, this new perennial harvest outfit,
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. Okay. But those are both garbage. Exactly. Huh. You actually had quite a bit of meaning there. Okay then. I'm still a little apprehensive that even in this timeline we're gonna find something. Speaking of... Oh there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Oh, I was just wandering around a bit. Wandering? How wonderful. Children and their wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyways, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business that way.
Mr. Kerr winked with a wry smile.
I'm just yanking your chain. Perennial Harvest is just making a few improvements.
He gave Luca an energetic thump on the shoulder.
Improvements like what? Removing evidence? Cleaning up chemical spills? That sort of thing? Because yeah, that would be an upgrade at this point. Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. As long as we're not the ones being harvested, sure. Hey, Beck. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the west. That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing. I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier, back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. Oh yeah, you don't know. You're out of towner. Well, that's a perfect time to give us, the player, some exposition. Because I can infer, but I still don't know what exactly the foul harvest was. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're gonna explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Now, it's a little interesting how Beck calls her moms her parents and not just her moms. Oh well, I'm sure it's nothing. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. Yeah. Luca is just a good boy. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
Yeah, she sounds like a lovely woman, if maybe. Little bit neurotic. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Yeah, do we tell them? Beck? Manners? It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh, so he's directly related to that one. I don't remember if we actually got told that part. Ah. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Aw. Normally, we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck. I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work? Dude, what did she tell you? What was the one thing you were not supposed to say?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
You deserve it, dude. Ow. I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nally won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She is brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Wait a moment. In that first timeline, with the corpse in the dumpster, didn't that one have a tag? Like someone or another? Deep engineering. Yeah. I can guess why they had to hire someone new on short notice. Oh boy. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Ah, she's so pure. This poor woman is going to suffer horribly, isn't she? Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground. I mean,
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
what Nelly means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. Oh. Oh boy, it's one of those couples. Yeesh. Now I can understand Beck a little more. You swore you didn't.
Beck slammed her fist into the table.
Yeah. That was kinda my bad. Sorry.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca. How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rollo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Great. Even the clouds are gonna be ominous in this game. Fine then. Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. She's gonna follow us, huh? Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually.
Yeah, even if it takes us like, what, 3 to 4 loops. I'm sure it can be done.
Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break. I imagine break would mean instant downpour, which could maybe force Luca to stay the night here. Whereas rumble would give us a little bit more time to get to move on. You know what? I actually kinda like Beck's parents. Let's see if we can arrange a sleepover. Maybe.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Oh, it was that kind of breaking. Okay, so there's gonna be no storm, actually. Okay. Sure, you can meet Rollo. You're not going home. No, I promised Rollo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promised you'd tell him what? Spit it out, Bob. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've gotta tell me. Okay? How about you just follow me? Yeah, see? You can come to the treehouse, and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah! Why exactly did you run ahead? I don't remember telling you where the treehouse was. Okay, can go back.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
That mansion seems to fascinate her. Something fierce, huh? So, you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? I never said any of that, actually. It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, booming mansion, rich reclusive owners. Even smells shady. That's probably just all the shade from these trees.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Okay. I have a feeling something else is happening with her. Wait, what? What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Oh, it wasn't us. That's Paris Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. You mean the town, right? If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this, and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube girl's face. Huh, interesting. For a moment I was wondering if maybe those two were conspiring, but apparently not. Maybe someone in Perennial Harvest's employ. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady. But that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of this? And why are you helping them?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Ooh, face reveal. Wait, what? Grandma? Family?
A chill ran down Luca's spine.
Okay, this is gonna be a red herring. There is someone else in the same kind of hazmat suit. Right?
His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night. Chapter 5. What big ears you have! Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Wow, that was a turn of events I really wasn't expecting. Think I'm gonna go to the treehouse next time. The plot just keeps thickening in places I never would have guessed. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day.